Hello humans, it's me again, and I have part 15 of The Legend of Zelda Vaati's Return. If you haven't seen the other parts, you need to go back and see those, because it's not going to make any sense. So this is the beginning of the Fire Temple. I hope you guys like it, because it took a long time to write this. Okay, let's begin.
Hey Link, I think we made it,
Midna calls out. Masaru and Midna had reached a giant sun-shaped volcano that was barely noticeable in the dark, aside from the glow from the magma inside the volcano. Midna, will you be okay in that much heat? Masaru asks.
Of course, I'm used to it. I've actually been inside a volcano before,
Midna says. She winks, but Masaru cannot see it in the dark. He takes a deep breath and rushes into the volcanic fire temple. The first room he enters has a new enemy in it, as well as 2 treasure chests.
I bet you're going to ask me what that monster is called. So I'll just tell you. That's a red bubble. They are floating skulls surrounded by magical fire. Red bubbles can burn you if you aren't careful, so keep an eye on your heart meter. To defeat a bubble of any kind, you have to drag them out of their magical aura, and then slice them until they die,
Midna says. So I need my hookshot and sword, Masaru says.
Yep, good boy,
Midna says. Masaru ignores that and takes out his hookshot. He tries to aim at the red bubble, but it is too quick and keeps floating out of view.
Careful, take too long aiming and you'll get attacked,
Midna warns. Ugh, it's too fast, Masaru complains.
Don't give up,
Midna says, slapping Masaru with her hand. Ouch, Masaru says. He accidentally presses the button and the hookshot fires, getting stuck in the red bubble. The magic fire goes out and the skull gets brought to Masaru. He puts away his hookshot and takes out his sword, slicing at the skull. It explodes and rewards 20 rupees.
See, you can do it, Midna says. You've come a long way since the time I had to teach you how to defeat Deku Babas in the woods.
Masaru nods. 2 keys come dropping down from the ceiling and land with a tink, tink. 2 keys? Masaru asks.
Yep,
Midna says. Masaru collects both and heads to the first treasure chest. This one contains 200 rupees.
200 rupees! Oh my! You're rich!
Midna says. I only have 220 rupees though. Perhaps there are more treasure chests like this in here, Masaru suggests.
Probably,
Midna says. Masaru goes to the next chest and opens it, finding the dungeon map and compass. Whoa! 3 floors, Masaru says, and the compass tells me that there are lots of treasure chests.
Let's go on to the next room now,
Midna says. Okay, Masaru says. He unlocks the door and enters room 2. Room 2 has a patch of magma in it, as well as many enemies. Oh, Midna, I know what keys are, Masaru says, pointing to a few keys that are flying around.
Good job, but you probably don't recognize these other enemies,
Midna says. 2 of the keys dive into the magma and come up covered in flames.
I see a golden sculptura, and now those 2 keys are fire keys. These are easy enemies,
Midna says. A floor tile rips off the ground and starts twirling.
Duck, Link!
Midna screams. Masaru ducks as the flying tile comes shooting across the room after him. When it crashes into the wall and breaks, a second tile does the same. It hits the normal keys on accident and both die. A single green rupee drops down. Masaru avoids the magma and collects the green rupee. After that, Masaru defeats the 2 fire keys, almost getting burned, and is rewarded with 2 more rupees. He now has 223 rupees. Just 1 enemy remains, the golden sculptura. It doesn't appear to want to attack Masaru as it just stays in the same place, rotating its position only slightly. Masaru uses his hookshot to kill it and is rewarded 50 rupees. Oh my gosh! That's a lot, Masaru says. He uses his hookshot to bring the 50 rupees towards himself. He now has 273 rupees. This is fun, Masaru says. I'm barely sweating. He wipes a tiny bit of sweat off his forehead. He goes to get the treasure chest that is in the room and gets 10 more rupees, so now he has 283. Hey Midna, there are 2 doors, Masaru says.
Huh? Oh, go try to unlock one out first, Midna says.
She grins evilly. Masaru doesn't notice and goes to the unlocked door. When he touches the doorknob, the door itself wiggles and tries to crush him. He dodges out of the way and nearly lands in the magma.
Ha 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 ha! That's called a door mimic,
Midna says. Ugh, you should have warned me, Masaru yells.
Go get the real door,
Midna says. Masaru goes and locks the real door with the last of his 2 keys. This 3rd room is stock full of monsters. There are 2 red bubbles, a fire keys, 3 normal keys, a flying tile, and 2 other strange enemies. One looks like a piece of intestine and the other looks like a patch of living magma. Oh no, is this room a nightmare or is it real? Masaru wails.
It's real. Watch out for that tubular monster. It's called a like, and it eats things like tunics and shields. That solar monster is a torch slug. Have fun,
Midna says. No, I want to go home, Masaru wails.
You don't have a home anymore,
Midna says. Masaru cries, so Midna slaps him with her hair hand again. A flying tile comes towards him and he ducks. It hits the wall and shatters. He then uses his hookshot and sword to take up the 2 red bubbles, and he gets 40 rupees. He takes out the fire and regular keys and gets 4 rupees. After that, he kills a torch slug and gets another rupee. The like sneaks up on him and starts eating him. Ack, no! Masaru cries out. He breaks free, but notices his shield is missing. No! Masaru yells. He takes his anger out on it and it dies. He gets 20 more rupees and his shield back.
Well, do you like likes?
Midna asks. No! Masaru cries. He now has 348 rupees. I hate this place, Masaru mumbles. A key drops down and he goes to get it. After that, he crosses the room to get the treasure chest. It contains 20 rupees, so now he has 548. Masaru tries to go through an unlocked door, but it's also a door mimic. He screams in frustration. He then unlocks the door to room 4. Room 4 has a big patch of magma, a red bubble, 3 torch slugs, a regular keys, a fire keys, and 3 flying tiles. Masaru takes out the flying tiles first by keeping his shield out as they hit it and shatter. He then takes out the keys and fire keys and gets 2 rupees. After that, he uses his hookshot and defeats the red bubble and gets 20 more rupees. He takes out the 3 torch slugs last and gets 3 rupees. He has 573 rupees. He then walks to the treasure chest and gets 200 more rupees. This adds up to 773 rupees.
You have a lot of rupees. Does that make you feel better?
Midna asks. Rupees can buy me new weapons or a new house, but they can't buy me my family back, Masaru says.
I'm sorry. Quit moping. Think of Princess Zelda. She needs you,
Midna says. What if it's too late? Masaru asks.
It's not too late if you still believe,
Midna says.
Your hope is what keeps her alive.
Masaru sighs and goes through an unlocked door that luckily isn't a door mimic. And that's the end of part 15. I have part 16 here, but I'm not reading that because they're each for their own videos. So, I hope you've enjoyed the story so far. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. And remember to subscribe to the channel. Bye.